What is going on, my people of the planet? I am Deevenom. You guys know, y'all already know what time it is. Anyway, thank y'all for joining my live stream. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to give you guys a second to, get settled and whatever else the case may be, and then we'll continue on. So, grab a snack and all of that good stuff, and hopefully the universe will bring forward some very interesting people that I can have certain topics of conversation with, so to speak. Anyway, happy Saturday to you guys. It was Friday, but it's after 12 o'clock here in Arizona. So, it's, the next day pretty much. Anyway, I'm settled in this place called home, if that's what you want to call it. And I'm doing my live stream. And, let that be the reason. Anyway, I just got done doing a meditation session, and I meditated for at least over an hour, and I had a very powerful meditation session. I brought forward a lot of different things that I'm going to be bringing into fruition, including a new environment, including a lot of different things. We'll talk here momentarily. I just need you guys to get settled, whatever else. And I need the universe to bring forward some very interesting people that I can have topics of conversation with. It would be nice to talk to Saint LMC. Saint, if you are out there, connect with me. I need you to do me a favor in a spiritual sense, and I'll leave it as that. Anyway, you guys, come on, join me. Y'all supposed to be my co-host, so, chime in at any point in time. Anyway, I'm so thankful that I am who I am, and I'm so thankful that I am a certain level of an empath. If I'm not Heyoka, I am definitely a super empath, and I can bring forward what the fuck I want to in if I just use the power of attraction to, and the law of attraction to bring forward whatever I'm thinking. And, I have to keep myself positive, definitely at all costs. And sometimes it can be very difficult. But for an empath, man, I'm telling you, especially for an empath, I can feel, what I'm saying? I can feel a hell of a lot. And, people discredit that. But, anyway, come on, people, join me tonight, or this morning, or whatever time it is in your neck of the woods. I really do appreciate y'all energies when y'all do join me on my live sessions. I had a live session with Cha for Real yesterday, and we were both tired as fuck. And we barely made it through the live session, but we did. We got through, and we ended up getting some rest and rejuvenated ourselves for the following day. And let that be the reason. Anyway, you guys, I told y'all the story in regard to me taking my car to get looked into. And again, I love being me, because this particular organization could have, charged me an arm and a leg to, fix whatever my car needed to have fixed. And, they charged, I quoted a price, and the person basically was like, I just, charge me $20. And then they went on to say, fuck it, don't, I'm not going to charge you anything at all. And, I thought that was a huge blessing. And in life, we get these particular blessings, and some people just, discard them. But I don't. I appreciate the, shit like this. And this lets me know the type of energy that I have and the type of energy that I put out in the universe. And, it lets me know that, I'm favored in I'm favored in a lot of different ways. It's just a matter of, a lot of different things that I have to take care of on my end, so to speak. Anyway, we'll get into a lot of different things here momentarily, including, protecting oneself against prying eyes and ears and things of that particular nature, because people are being spied on and listened to every single motherfucking day, and they just don't realize this. And it's time to take a stance against that type of stuff, and people need to start protecting themselves a lot more. People are being spied on in Airbnbs. People are being spied on in hotels. They're being spied on in motherfucking bathrooms. They're being spied on everywhere, and it needs to quit. And people need to be held responsible that are crossing certain boundaries. And I want to talk about this. So please join me within my live stream today. Come on, people. I mean, I know that myself, Cha-Cha, I think Cha-Cha and I had a conversation about, this type of stuff. There was a sports um, reporter. She was female. Well, she is female, blonde. I don't know what her name is, but she would interview a lot of football players and basketball players and shit like that. Anyway, she was at a hotel, some damn where, and her intuition told her to basically debug that motherfucking room. And when she did, she ended up finding a hidden camera within the bathroom area. And this woman was distraught. I remember the interview with her, and she was, crying and some of every motherfucking thing else because her, privacy had been violated. And we need to talk about this. I debugged my apartment here before. I wouldn't give a fuck what my neighbors thought about that. We all reserve the right to privacy. We are reserved the right to live our lives, without prying eyes and ears being in your business type scenario. And, everyone reserves that right. I wouldn't give a fuck if my neighbors debugged their apartment thinking I was spying on them. I wouldn't give a damn. They reserve that right. But I debugged my apartment before. I debugged my apartment in Vegas and a couple of other different places. I'm not going to be afraid to debug my apartment or anywhere else if I'm having inkling feelings about something. Again, I am empathic. A lot of people are empathic. A lot of people feel too motherfucking much. And that's my thing. I feel a little bit too much. And lately my intuition has been, leading me somewhere, but I've been clouding my own motherfucking mind, body, and spirit. And you guys know what I mean by that because we have talked on several of occasions in regard to my life and the things that I have gone through and, whatever else. I'm not afraid to tell my own motherfucking story. That's how powerful I am. I have 4 motherfucking social media platforms that I tell my motherfucking life to. And how can I say it? I use my life as a vessel in order to help other people not walk my same particular path. I am not afraid to talk. Who's going to tell my motherfucking life story and tell it better than me? Who the fuck can do that? Nobody. Nobody can emphasize like I can. Nobody can punctuate like I can. Nobody can tell my motherfucking story because I'm the one that's living it. So therefore, allow me to do my job. Anyway, I do it best, and I'm doing the best on my podcast here. We all have a story. Excuse me. We all have a story to tell, and it's up to us to tell that motherfucking story and not nobody else. I am the horse, and I can tell my own shit, and I do it. But anyway, we need to talk about certain things, including what I just said a few minutes ago. Like I said, children are being spied on. Some of everybody, not everyone. I mean, the big brother is always watching and listening. Unfortunately, we in America and some of everywhere else, we don't have that privacy anymore. It's been taken. Cell phones are spying some of every motherfucking thing else. But it's just a matter of protecting oneself and preserving one's right and going from there. But anyway, join me, live stream. Come on, you guys. Let's have a conversation. Topics of conversation. There's a lot of things to talk about. But yes, my meditation session was very, very good. I got a chance to allow myself to feel a lot of energies, including anger and just some of everything else. There was no tears or anything like that. I'm not even going to allow myself to, go there. I have to be as powerful as I possibly can, and I have to be as strong as I possibly can because I'm trying to bring forward, what I'm trying to bring forward, what I'm envisioning, just put it that way. And I allowed my third eye to open, not just open. I allowed that motherfucker to open wide. I allowed my throat chakra to open. This is why I am, speaking, my truth and standing in my power. I allowed my chakras didn't open the way that I wanted them to, but I seen color, I seen pattern, I smell certain things. I was listening to a meditation song, and then that went off after about a good hour, and I stayed in that particular position with my eyes closed and whatever else the case may be, bringing forward what I want from the universe. And the universe is going to give it to me. It's about to be 12:22. When I started the live stream, it was 12:12. So this is all confirmation from the universe that things are going to be working out in my favor. I just have to give it divine timing and, let that be the reason. It is now officially 12:22 in Arizona, angelic time for not only myself, but for you guys as well. But it's definitely speaking to me. So I already know what the meaning of 12:22 is, considering I receive these particular numbers on a daily basis. It's just a matter of me allowing myself to be guided by the spirits and the universe and source, and the deities and the, ancestors and things of that particular nature, excuse my French. So the more spiritual that I get in life, the more that, I would be, connected to other dimensions, realms, and things of that particular nature. This is where I'm at in my life. I need to be inspired and aspired, and I'm definitely not getting that within my surroundings, so to speak. So this is why I'm trying to manifest better for myself, so that I can place where I want to be in this world and go from there. We can do that. We all have the power to manifest what we want in life. We are the producers of our lives. Source has the, source is the, how can I say it? Source is the director of our lives. We are the co-directors of our lives. We can direct our lives any possible way that we, want to. And I have no children. Only thing I have is these birds. And other than that, I can fly the coop and do what the fuck I want to do. And I normally do, because I don't like to be stagnant. I like to, there's a whole big world out there. And why just see one part of it when you can see all of it? And that's where, that's how I've always been, pretty much. I'm a free spirit, and I'm going to continue to be that free spirit. You know, um, I can't help it that, I am a particular light, and you guys can't help it that you are all a particular light, and embrace that light. Shine that light, and don't be afraid to do that. We all reserve that right to, shine, and not allow anyone to dim that. But anyway, universe, I need a huge favor from you in a lot of different ways. Um, I just did a meditation session, and I put out to you in regard to what I want from you. I need you to energize that and make it happen. I'm not sure what is going to happen here within, the future wise, so to speak, but I'm not giving it a chance to come into fruition. I am making moves. I am the move. I don't sit around and wait for shit to happen. I have to make it happen on my own. And, aside from that, I need, the help from the spiritual realm and, source and my grandmother and whomever else. So make that happen. I will continue to meditate. I will continue to lift my vibrations. I will continue to, shadow work, and I will continue to do the necessary things within this realm in order to make those envisions that I had mentally come into fruition. Um, and if I have to, I would listen to the secret again and again and again and again. I will get this motherfucking law of attraction, and I will get this secret. There are people in this world that are pulling in exactly what they want from the universe, and they're not lifting a finger or doing any motherfucking thing to make that happen. And I know that I have the power to do that. Like I said, I just been clouding my own mind, body, and spirit. And, I've been getting in my own motherfucking way. My intuition is very strong, and it talks to me all the time, but I ignore it because, once again, I've been clouding my own mind, body, and spirit. And, it's just time to get that motherfucking shit together. And, and yeah. Anyway, universe, I need you to bring forward some very interesting people so that I can have a topic of conversation with. If you can find Saint LMC, bring her forward. Matter of fact, I can message Saint. I'm not trying to put her in harm's way spiritually, but Saint, she's all over the place spiritually, and not in a bad way, in a good way. And she does tarot and whatever else the case may be, and she can probably help me out in a spiritual sense in regard to certain things. So, universe, if you can bring forward Saint, I would gladly appreciate that. More or less Cha-Cha. I'm pretty sure Cha-Cha is probably somewhere else. We all can't be on podcast all the time, but, it's our lives. This is, we put a lot into our, how can you say it? Our future. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on my future. I have things and goals and aspirations. As I said earlier, you work on your future. You put the work into it. Things come into fruition and things happen. And I'm so busy focused on myself that I don't have time to be worried about any motherfucking body else. I have things going on, positive things. And, I just don't need negativity in my life, considering the whole situation with the motherfucking landlord and whatever else. That's why I am stepping ahead of the game and, just putting, making sure that I have my shit secured and whatever. But anyway, you know, we're going to make it happen for our 2025. I know that for sure. I shared a story with you guys in regard to when I went to Walmart earlier. After I went to the auto repair shop, and they did me that favor, I wanted to do them a favor. And I went to Walmart to get some snacks for them. And, because they didn't have to, they didn't have to do what they did for me in my vehicle. And I really do appreciate that. That's why I shot them out on my podcast and let them, let the world know, like, hey, y'all need to go deal with these people because they are the truth. Anyway, I had got done paying for my items and I was on my way walking out of that bitch. And there was two dudes, one black dude and one dude that looked like he was probably Mexican. And, the Mexican dude noticed me and he addressed the black dude, and the black dude looked at me and they both started laughing. And I already knew, I automatically knew that it was about me. My thing is, I'm so sick of motherfuckers in this world that are feeling a particular way about themselves, that are reflecting their energy off on me and want me to deal with it. I am so over that motherfucking bullshit. Deal with your own motherfucking energies. My whole thing is, how the fuck did you notice me out of everybody in motherfucking Walmart? Walmart is like a damn club. Some of everybody and their mama is in that bitch. How the fuck did you notice me out of all these people in Walmart? Do you want to fuck me? Is that what it is? You want me to suck your dick? Is that what it is? I mean, how did you notice? I mean, did your gaydar go off? Is that what it is? You noticed me out of every motherfucking body in Walmart, and then you had the nerve to look at your homeboy and basically, try to bust me out. I'm confident. What the fuck are you talking about? I mean, I know I got this big ass mohawk, and I know I'm gay, and what you gonna do? Try to beat my ass because of it? Nah, I doubt that. I mean, I am who I am. But my thing is, these people that feel a particular way about themselves. I mean, come on. I mean, I used to feel a particular way about myself, and I would reflect my energies off on people. And somebody in my life cussed me out about that and told me about that. And I had to kind of shadow work on my own self and figure some things out. Why am I reflecting this particular energy and putting that into the world, and whatever the case may be? And maybe this person needs to shadow work on them own motherfucking selves and realize, why did I, try to bust this person out and make what the word is try. You really can't knock me down to size. I done been called some every motherfucking thing in the book and whatever, faggots, whatever the case, but I don't give a fuck about none of them words. The only way that those words can penetrate me is if I give them validation. And in most cases, I don't give shit too much validation. Anyway, people need to shadow work on their own motherfucking selves instead of, worrying about some of every motherfucking body else, and worry about why they are the way that they are instead of, but that really just pissed me off, in regard to that Walmart situation. And I said something about it. I wasn't, I wasn't trying to make it seem like I was the biggest, baddest person in the world. I know that I can get me down, and I know that I can beat somebody down. But anyway, I'm just like, did you have something to say, motherfucker? And that's exactly what I said. And, they had amnesia. They didn't hear me. And I said a couple of other choice words, and they act like they didn't hear me. So I let the situation alone. I'm just like, fuck it. I don't have time for this motherfucking bullshit. You want to talk shit about me, but then when I come and confront you, you don't have anything to say. I don't have time for that damn shit. It's just like, worry about your, continue delivering the ice to motherfucking Walmart and kiss my ass. How about that? And this is why I'm glad I have my podcast, because I can come on here and express, because people are going through this every day. I'm in my motherfucking 40s. You mean to tell me I'm still being teased like being motherfucking grade school or some damn shit? It's called a life, and I have so much of it. I don't give a fuck what I do. I don't care if I fall off the bandwagon or not. I pick myself back up and I get back on that motherfucker and I continue on with my motherfucking life. That's what the fuck I do. And, like I said, I have so much of a life. I don't have time to be worried about any motherfucking body else because I'm so busy with my endeavors, being a part of a magazine, whatever else the case may be. I'm being discovered by my motherfucking podcast and by my other social media platforms. Who the fuck has time to be worried about some motherfucking body else? I don't. I have dreams and goals and aspirations, and that's baby anyway. The universe, I need that huge favor from you. You usually come through, sometimes you don't, because I know divine timing can be slow. But anyway, I need you to bring forward some very interesting people that I can have various different topics of conversation with. That would be nice. If you can find Saint, well, I can find Saint my own damn self because, we follow each other. And I can always message them and go from there in regard to my spiritual, how can I say it? In regard to my spiritual, a thing that I want her to do for me. Anyway, yes, you guys. But come from a long way, what I'm saying, anyway, you guys, for people out there who has caught a DUI, just know that it is, it's not okay. Just know that things can uplift for you if you just, do what you need to do. I caught my DUI January 18th of 2024, and it was, hell ever since. I had to self-surrender myself and all type of motherfucking bullshit. But you know what? I made it through and I got my motherfucking license back. And that's what it's all about. Even though it took, that long, from January all the way until, that when I went last Sunday for the class. But anyway, I did it and I said I was going to do it. I put the motherfucking words into the universe. The universe energized that motherfucking bullshit and it took time, but I got my motherfucking license back and I have that freedom now. And I also have that motherfucking power again. So I'm not going to lose the motherfuckers again. I can tell you that here in Arizona, it's, baby, you starting off with $1,600 in fines, from the start when you catch a DUI here. They don't play the game. So, make sure if you're in Arizona, or visiting or whatever the case may be and you're driving, don't be driving dirty, don't be driving too drunk or whatever the case may be. Get to point A and point B, cause you don't want to catch a DUI, the lower Buckeye jail is no joke, even though I had, semi fun up in that bitch. It's a doozy, y'all don't want to be up in there, for real. But, I was hiding the motherfucker. I had 2 RSO gummies, 1,000 milligram. I'm like, look, I'm about to be fucked up in this bitch. I don't have time. I wanted my time to go by quickly. And, that is, did I tell y'all the story about motherfuckers using, they give us, I'm saying us like I'm a part of the motherfucker. I'm not a repeat offender like that. But they give individuals like, these buns, for peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And you're not getting any pillows or anything like that. You're not getting any comfort in jail. Just put it that way. So motherfuckers would take these buns and they would, stack them up like pillows and shit. And they was doing the most in that motherfucking, prison, jail, or whatever the fuck it is. I just know that I wanted to get it over and done with, and I did. But, anyway, I still have fines to pay, because, the fines are pretty expensive. But, aside from that, I made it happen and, you guys can too. It's just a matter of discipline, and it's a matter of, going, child paying them damn motherfucking fees for them classes and all that shit. I mean, alone, I probably came off of a good $700 and something for these damn classes. Some was 60, some was 130, some was 100. I mean, it was, it raked up. But all in all, it did me some justice. The class itself was very informative. It was taught by Melanin, and I was happy about that. Not that I have a problem with classes being taught by other races, but it's nice to see my people, showing that they have education, so to speak. And, he was very informative in regards to the class. It was about maybe 10 of us in there. And, it was good. It was good. You guys have to check out the movie Bella. He foreshadowed that movie, and it's a pretty sad movie. So get your handkerchiefs, not handkerchiefs, but handkerchiefs or the tissues or whatever you guys call them in your neck of the woods. Make sure you have those on hand, because you will definitely be, crying, because half of the class was crying during that motherfucking movie. But anyway, I got them back, you guys. I got them back. And, that's what it's all about, spreading hope and spreading faith that things can happen. And this is another reason why I'm happy I have my podcast. I can try to spread faith and but I can't think of the word right now. But it's hope, faith and hope. I can I can spread. I can spread it. Like I already am, so to speak, throughout the world, and let that be the reason. I fermented my milk kefir. I'm not sure if I am fermenting it too much, considering the milk has separated. The milk separates, and there's the whey, and then there's the milk or whatever. Yesterday, I checked my my milk kefir, and it was thicker than the motherfucker, just like yogurt. And the whey was at the bottom of it, and I don't know. It has a nasty taste to it. After a while, I know that it keeps fermenting, and I added fruit to it last night, along with some honey, because I didn't want to sweeten it with sugar. I added honey to it, and it actually tasted really good. But after a while, I had a really, really bad sour taste. But I can tell you one thing: I was on that toilet, and that let me know right there that some probiotics was doing their job. So I'm going to continue to indulge in this milk kefir, and let that be the reason. I need to find out how to make cheese with milk kefir and other things, like I can make the popsicles, but other foods and beverages. Y'all know, but y'all know where I'm coming from. But anyway, I heard that you can make really good cheese with milk kefir. So I'm all in. I used to ferment big time when I was back in Vegas. I would make my own pickles and all type of shit. What did I do? Red onions, I would, ferment them, and it was fun. It was very therapeutic, to be in the kitchen cooking and whatever. So I'm going to make applesauce, because I have two different type of apples. So I need to go ahead and cook those and get them over and done with. There's a lot of things that I need to do moving forward in regard to closing certain chapters and opening new chapters. So I have to definitely get to work and make some things happen for myself. And yeah. Hold on, you guys. Let me get something to drink real quick. Okay. Let me see. Damn, 29 minutes and 35 seconds. I thought it was a little longer than that. I felt like I've been with you guys for about a damn hour, but I know that I have to keep y'all somewhat entertained until, people can join the live chat or whatever the case may be. Anyway, what time is it? It is 12. Let me see if it's angelic time. No, not yet. It's about to be 12:44. So I've been seeing quite a few angelic numbers today. I seen 433 earlier today, and I forgot what I was thinking about in going through at that particular time when 433 came about. I meant, well, I already know. I'm telling y'all, I see these particular sequence numbers every single motherfucking day. So 433 is a part of those particular numbers. And I know the meaning to 433, but I'm so ADHD that, I forget. But, anyway, I believe it's something very positive considering those set of threes are associated with the ascended masters, and the ascended masters reach out to me on a couple of occasions. So I definitely need to look into that particular meaning in regard to 433 and see what the universe was trying to say to me during that particular time. Yeah, but I enjoy being guided by the universe. If we can't trust the universe, then who the fuck can we trust? And I enjoy her guidance when it comes to sequence numbers and letting me, yeah, letting me know what's going on, in regard to myself and other people, places, and things, and whatever. I mean, I love my relationship with the universe. Okay, let's see here. It's almost 12:44, you guys. What I can do is soon as 12:44 hits, I can go to YouTube and check out the meaning and then come back to you guys. I can play it and maybe you guys can hear it as well, but hold on one second. Almost there. Matter of fact, I'll go to YouTube right now. I'm on YouTube. Duh. I was just listening to meditation music. Okay, let's listen to the meaning of angelic number 1244. 1 second. Spiritual meaning. Okay. YouTube usually has videos that date back all the way to like years ago. They really don't have anything recent. And I don't like that. Like 2 years ago, 1 year ago. I want something more recent, but let's try this one. Let me go back. This one is 8 minutes and 5 seconds long, you guys. So bear with me. Let's see for the play. Okay, let's take a listen. Sorry, the volume was turned down. See, I told y'all. Oh, yep. So far, this angelic number is resonating with me. Mm-hmm. Mm. A commercial. you guys. That was the meaning of angelic number 1244 and everything that was said. Hold on. Oops. And everything that was said resonated with me 100%. I'm not sure if it resonated with any of you guys, and I'm not sure if you even heard it. Hopefully you guys heard that definition of angelic number 1244, and it's about to be 1255. Oh my God, the angelic realm is definitely taking it there. We that are into sequence numbers, we have to dissect them down all the way to the single digits. So it's not all about 1244. It's about dissecting it all the way down to that single number. But anyway, when 1255 hits, I will find a short meaning for 12, the angelic number 1255, and see what the universe is telling me. Considering 1244 definitely resonated with me and my current situation. And I really do appreciate the universe coming forward in regard to these messages and these particular this guidance. So 1254 here in Arizona. Soon it will be 1255. Then we will go to YouTube and we will check out the meaning for angelic number 1255 and see what the universe is telling me. Matter of fact, hold on, almost there. Just a second, you guys. I'm waiting for 1255. It seems like it's a long. Okay, there we go. 1255. All right, hold on one second. All right, angelic number 1255. Okay, 1 year ago. Damn, that's 9 minutes and 30 seconds long. This one is 4 minutes and 26 seconds long. This is 1 year ago, 4 years ago. I like epic cinematic, epic cinematic music tracks. I like their angelic number definitions. So I may go back to that. Yeah, let me go back to that one. It's not too long. Okay, let's check it out. Hopefully you guys can hear. right, you guys, that was angelic number 1255, and that resonated with me 100%, just like angelic number 1244. Now, I'm not sure if that number resonated with any of you guys, but it definitely hit home with me. And oh, hello, Valerie. Thank you for entering the live chat. I'm not sure if you're still here, but I was on YouTube playing angelic numbers for the people. If you are still here, please feel free to chime in, considering you're my co-host. And, let's have a topic of conversation. Thank you, universe. I appreciate you bringing forward someone, but I didn't realize that I had someone in the live chat because I was, playing the YouTube video. Again, Valerie, if you are still in the live chat, feel free to chime in, considering you guys are my co-host, and we can have a topic of conversation about whatever you guys want to have a topic of conversation about. Anyway, moving on. Yes, so angelic number 1255 and 1254 definitely are guiding me to where I need to go to. And as they said, step out of one's comfort zone and, be daring and, try new adventures and things of that particular nature. Change is good for everyone. And why be afraid to embrace that change? I'm not going to. I want the change. It's a difference when you fear the change and when you want it. I want it. And, I'm going to get it in regard to, a lot of different things. Hold on one second. My ear was itching, but I'm going to get that change in regard to a lot of different things, including my own damn self, So, but I'm liking where this is going in regard to the universe's guidance. And, we'll see, what else the universe has in store in regard to guidance and angelic numbers, and go from there accordingly. All right, universe. I've almost been with the people for about an hour now. I'm going to stick around for as long as I possibly can before I need to rejuvenate myself for tomorrow. So, well, it's already tomorrow, but for the later part of the day, bring forward another energy or some energies that I can have a topic of conversation with, and go from there. In the meanwhile, my feathered friends are sleeping. Thank God. They can be pretty loquacitive, but they're knocked out. And, I have some concerns in regard to them, but, I don't. They'll be okay. Just like, I will be okay. I was in the park after I got my car looked into, and I'm not sure what the name of that park is, but it's predominantly Hispanic. Let me rephrase. It's a predominantly Hispanic park. Not that that has anything to do with it, but there's a lot of soccer playing out there, and then, a lot of other different Hispanic centered sports. And anyway, I was sitting in my car, and I remember being in that particular park, in that same particular parking lot, when I was going through my homeless stage. And it kind of brought me to tears, because I'm just like, wow, even though I was going through a tough time during that period, I was in awe with, sleeping in my car and being a part of the universe's house. And, the many people that also took advantage of it, it wasn't just me, that was in the park. These people probably weren't going through a homeless situation at that time. They probably were just being sick and tired of being fucking confined behind four corner walls, and they wanted that damn freedom. And that's why they, slept in the park in their vehicles or whatever, or they probably got put out. Who knows what the fuck? But a lot of people were enjoying the universe's house, just like I was. And, it's kind of where I'm at in life. I've lived the city life for some years. and I'm a little over it. The city life it can be nice. Don't get me wrong. I love to see people commute and, the various different ways that they commute. I like the fast, pace life, when it comes to city. Let me rephrase. I like the fast paced life when it comes to the city, and that, there's a lot of other things that I enjoy about city life. But, my I don't want to say golden years because I'm not there yet, but the rest of my life, so to speak, I definitely don't want it to be within the city. I don't want it to be in the country for sure, but I definitely want it to be within the wilderness. There are a lot of people, and I'm not comparing myself to a lot of people, but so many people are within nature and they live that way and they are extremely happy. They have aloofness when it comes to human beings, and they're just more into the spirit and more into the nature and animals and things of that particular nature, meditating and being on their spiritual path. And I love that. I love it. And this is where I'm at. I don't want to be around a bunch of human beings. I want to be around nature and spirit and things of that particular, but it's things that type of shit. Just put it that way. And I think that this will align me in regard to my spiritual path even more than when I'm already on it. So I know one motherfucking thing. I can't wait to get back to work so I can start generating some money. Working for this particular organization, we have so many days off versus, the days that we work. And it can be a bit frustrating, but all in all, I am very thankful and very blessed and very grateful at the fact that I even have a job. So, this job is going to come in very motherfucking handy moving forward. I can tell you motherfucking that. But yeah, I'm thankful to be where I'm at in regard to employment. I just need to book another job because I can't just rely on this one. I have moves to make, and we need money to make those particular moves. So I have to manifest something else in regard to Greenback, and I will do that accordingly. I only have so much energy to deal with on a daily basis, and being empathic, I go through a lot of energy and I filter out a lot of other people's energies, and it can be very draining. So this is why at the end of the day, I have to rejuvenate myself, with meditation and recharge my batteries and things like that. It's not always easy to deal with fucking human beings. But that's why a lot of people are misanthropic like myself, a matter of fact, who out there is misanthropic? You hit me up if y'all are a misanthrope. Let's talk. I love misanthrope humor. That shit be cracking me the fuck up. Who is this? Who joined the live chat? Hello, Peg. I can't say your first name. But I'll call you by Martin. Hello. Thank you for entering the live chat. How are you and where are you calling from? Or where are you from? Don't be coy. See, I hate when people enter my live chat and then all of a sudden they get coy. There's no need to get coy. I'm not going to curse you motherfuckers unless I really have to do that. And and plus when you curse the motherfucker, that energy comes back on you twice fold. So, I'm not trying to do that, but if I have to, I will. But y'all are in good hands. I mean, damn. I understand that there are a lot of different rooms to choose from in regards to live chatting. But yeah. Anyway, continuing on, universe. Where is my girl, Cha Cha? We can talk about somebody every motherfucking thing. Y'all need to be more like Cha Cha and Saint and Facts. Who else? People that are not afraid to be loquacitive and stand in their power and speak their truth. Some of y'all motherfuckers come up in here and it's just like, what the fuck? I mean, shit, yeah, y'all been floating off into the motherfucking matrix. I can barely understand what the fuck y'all be talking about and all. I don't have time for that. Now, let me just say this. I really do appreciate you guys respecting my motherfucking platform in regard to not coming on here with that racist bullshit, that bigot bullshit, none of that. I appreciate that very much. Y'all are listening. Thank you. I done cussed a couple of motherfuckers out and blocked y'all for coming on here with that dumb shit. And the fact that y'all are respecting me and not crossing boundaries, I really do appreciate that. So thank you guys moving forward. Universe, you're doing good. You're bringing me people, but these people aren't my people. I need you to bring forward my people, folks that I can have conversations with that aren't going to be scary and whatever else. Bring them forward. I know they're out there within the universe, within your house. I know you have them. Bring them forward. In the meanwhile, I still need you to manifest what I envisioned not that long ago. Make it happen. I know that divine timing takes, its course, and it can be lengthy, but, I need you to make that happen, universe. Well, we need to make that happen. I know that I need to do what I know that I need to put certain energies into my own envisions. So we need to make that happen as a team. I know that I need to do what I need to do within this realm while you do what you do in your particular, situation. And it'll happen. It'll happen. It's just a matter of, patience and all of that shit, staying positive, blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. All right, you guys, let me see. I've almost been with you guys for about an hour now. I'm at 59 minutes and 34 seconds that I have been live, and I'm going to continue on until I can't anymore. So I'm probably going to be with y'all motherfuckers for a minute. Now, I'm not sure where your guys' times are. I'm not sure what time zones you guys are in, but I try to go live at different hours and stuff like that so that I can catch different, like New York, for instance. If I forgot the time zone, how far apart we are or whatever, but if I go live here at a certain time, who is this? Oh, you're back, Martin? Are you going to speak this time? Where are you from? I will give you some time to answer that question if you so choose. Again, where are you from? I get a lot of people that call me from foreign countries and stuff like that, and I don't mind. I love talking to people from foreign countries. I learn a lot from individuals that aren't American, so to speak. For instance, I'm in Arizona. Now, look, if y'all going to be my co-host, y'all can't be coy. I don't, I'm not trying to be anal, but y'all got to come with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what type of podcast y'all been dealing with and what type of live events y'all been dealing with, but I'm a different breed of an individual. You know what I mean? I'm a different light. So it's just like, yeah. I mean, y'all don't have to talk. Y'all can always come to the live chat and listen. That's always fine too. I've had several people that come to the live room and just listen, and they don't want to participate. But I want y'all participation. It reminds me, I'm like Wendy Williams. I remember her talk show, and she had her co-host, and towards the end of her show, she would talk to her co-host and get them involved, and it was a lovely thing. And this is how I see my platform. You guys are my co-hosts. Y'all are supposed to chime in and say it like you mean it, and be a part of the live event while it's happening. Yeah. So anyway, I guess Martin left the room once again. So obviously, I don't know if I'm not sure how it works on your guys' end. I just know how it works on my end. So you guys obviously have different rooms that you can go into to see what people are talking about. And if it enthuses you, you stay in there. So obviously Martin hasn't been enthused yet because they brought their asses back into my damn room. And, obviously, child, look, I'm not I'm not gonna kiss the baby anyway. Y'all will stick around if you so choose to. I don't need you to stick around, because, yeah, baby. Anyway, let me move on. Matter of fact, hold on one second. I'm still here with you guys. I just need to take let me get something to drink. Let me handle that real quick. Okay. I got my throat together. Now, let me medicate. Okay. Yes, I'm medicating. Medicating and medicating. It is so quiet in here. I have one machine going in the bathroom. Other than that, Alexa started fucking up, when I was meditating. But I don't think that, excuse me, that was pretty much the universe doing me a favor. Sometimes in life we have to live in silence so that we can, check out some things and whatever else the case may be. And, anyway, I'm so used to having my machines on, in order to, keep me cool, calm, and collected regarding, bipolar and ADHD and shit like that, and keep me in concentration mode. I don't want to lose focus, and being ADHD, we lose focus very quickly. So having these machines on, definitely keep me focused and mellow, considering my bipolar and I haven't been taking my medication either. I'm not. I'm all over right now. And my biggest thing is that I just want to be let the fuck alone. And this is why I don't fuck with human beings as it is, because mm-mm. I don't have a problem with humans, but I'm just, I'm very misanthropic, and I enjoy my misanthropism. Is that a word, misanthropism? I think it is. It is a word, misanthropism. I enjoy my misanthropism. I enjoy the fact that I don't like human beings, and I enjoy other people that don't like human beings. Um, we love ourselves. A lot of people think that misanthropic people don't love themselves because we're introverted and whatever else the case may be, and we're solo and blah 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 blah. And we hate humans, so we obviously hate ourselves. I love my motherfucking self. Trust me, I love me. There are times when I don't love me, when I make the wrong decisions and cloud my motherfucking mind, body, and spirit. But aside from that, I love every bit of me. And me being misanthropic has nothing to do nothing to do with me not liking myself. Humans, and I could go on and on about humans, but misanthropic humor towards other human beings is the funniest thing ever. Yeah, I need to go to Pinterest and check out misanthropic humor. Some of the stuff that they say about human beings are just, it's so on point and it's so motherfucking funny. It is just, yeah. And you will also be surprised and I hate to use celebrities because I don't glorify celebrities. I used to big time, but, I don't do that shit anymore. Anyway, there are a lot of celebrities. Martin, you are back again. Are you going to talk this time? Or are you just going to come back in the room and just, yeah. What's going on in the other rooms for you to keep coming back into mine? Martin, thank you for liking the show. I at least appreciate that. Thank you very much. So I don't think Martin knows what the fuck they want to do. They don't know if they want to stay a come and go child. Figure it out, Martin. When you figure it out, let me know. And then we can go from there. But thank you for liking the show. I really do appreciate it. Let me check you out real quick. Martin has 0 followers and 0 following. Maybe I will follow you, Martin, if you at least tell a bitch where you're calling from or where you're from. That would be nice. Break the ice a little bit. Anyway, you guys, moving on, I guess, y'all have the freedom to, bounce here and there and check out rooms. Y'all reserve that right. Just put it that way. Y'all don't have to be in my room like that. I mean, shit, it would be nice if y'all, no, I mean, do what the fuck y'all want to do because I'm going to do what I want to do. But it would be nice if, I could have a conversation with one of you guys out there. I like talking to my foreign people, y'all have interesting lives. Okay. Now, I'm not sure how many people are engaged in this live chat. You know, I really try not to go by statistics and things of that particular nature. But I do check my status here and there, or my stats here and there, to see where I'm at. And I'm doing pretty good, in regard to, my platform here on Podbean. So thank you in regard to how did I discover this particular platform, now that I think about it. Damn, how did I become a part of the podcast family? I'm trying to think. I know that I've been at this now when did I join? I'm going to have to figure this out. I've been at this now for about a good 4 months now, maybe 5 months, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm still a virgin, so to speak, at this, but not. My coochie been popped a long time ago, honey. It's bleeding to some of every motherfucking thing else. Cherry is gone. Okay. I'm not an amateur at this, at all, but, I am still, somewhat new, but, and I still have I still have quite a people to meet, go on their platform. I've been on Facts Porcupine's platform. I wasn't a co-host, but, I listened in, and Facts always has very interesting topics of conversation. Facts is not afraid to interview a person and, keep it real. And, I get a lot of, inspiration from Facts in regard to, not being afraid to, ask questions and have various different topics of conversation and, being that interviewer, so to speak. Matter of fact, I need to go to Sequoia Moon's platform on YouTube, reach out to them again because they were supposed to be creating a platform here with us. And I don't think Sequoia done that yet. Anyway, I still want to interview Sequoia, and Sequoia did give me the permission that I can interview her. It's just a matter of us being able to connect because they're very busy on YouTube with their own shit. But anyway, I'm going to reach out to Sequoia to see if they're still game for a interview and go from there. I apologize about the 28th of December. Myself and my therapist were supposed to go live and talk about, a lot of different things, but my therapist ended up getting ill and we couldn't carry on in regard to our live event. So we're going to reschedule that hopefully and go from there. I also wanted to interview Joyce Tolbert from the Good Girls, the group The Good Girls. Joyce and I, we follow each other on Instagram, and we have, you know, let me rephrase. We follow each other on Instagram, and we've been following each other on Instagram for a while now. I reached out to Joyce and told her that I wanted to interview, the girls, the group. And, Joyce and I, we talked on the phone about 3 or 4 times, and Joyce and I have had various good as topics of conversation. Joyce is a good interview, and Joyce shared a lot with me in regard to the group and stuff like that. I'm not here to share that information. I want Joyce to share that information her damn self. But Joyce hearted me, and, stuff like that in regard to the interview, and in regard to the interview and in regard to the episode that I did about the good girls. I just think that because my platform isn't mainstream yet, this is why, because the good girls, they're in Black culture, the group, they was big back in the days. I'm not sure if y'all are familiar with the group, but they were big back in our days. They had the songs "Your Sweetness is my weakness," "I Need Your Love," "I Don't Want to Lose Your Love." They had about 2 or 3 motherfucking albums. They was Your Female, Bev Biv DeVoe. They all are equally beautiful. Just look up Joyce Talbert and you'll know exactly which member I spoke with on the phone and had that type of relationship with. But anyway, Joyce is she's a particular energy that that I enjoy. And though I haven't talked to her since, I still try to keep in communication with her, but Joyce is busy. Joyce, I think she models, she acts, she does a lot of different motherfucking shit. So she don't have time to talk to my ass, which is understandable, but, anyway, the last time that I did talk with her, they were talking about doing a tour, and not to tell their business, but they were talking about doing a tour with new kids and whatever the case may be. But I don't think that has happened. It was supposed to be an old school tour that they were going to try to come up with, but I don't think that happened. Considering I told them I want them to come to Arizona, and they haven't been to Arizona, so I don't think it happened yet. But anyway, Joyce has her own endeavors, and as long as she continues to follow me on Instagram, that's all that really matters. And hopefully, one of these days, I will get that interview with her, DeMonica Santiago, and Shireen Crutchfield. Those are the other 2 girls that make up the group, the Good Girls, and let that be the reason. Anyway, universe, where is my interesting person that I can have a topic of conversation with? Bring them forward. You are doing good so far. You brought me two different people. Bring me someone else. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Not in a sexual way. We're not trying to go there, but just keep them coming. In the meanwhile, oh my God, I have a lot of manifesting to do. So I got my work cut out for me moving forward, but I'm ready for it. Tomorrow, but today, I will probably be doing some how can I say it? Winter cleaning, and I will be detaching myself from certain energies that I just don't want around me anymore. I will be sea salting this motherfucking apartment, considering, the incident between my landlord and myself. I don't want that energy around me. I'm going to sea salt this motherfucker to get rid of all that shit. And, I'm starting, everything is going to be new for me. So once I sea salt this bitch and get rid of toxic energies, I'm probably going to make myself some more energy catchers, negative energy catchers, so that I can place them throughout my apartment and catch all negative energies, because I don't want that shit around me while I'm trying to manifest anew for myself and go, moving forward. So I have, a couple of little projects that I need to take care of so that I can, make it happen. Make it happen. Make it happen. That's what it's all about, at least for my 2025. Making moves, making things happen, making things happen. And, you know, it's going for what I know, and not being afraid to try new things, and be daring. You know, I need to be a little bit more daring in regard to my ASMR videos and shit like that. You know, I need to go, and I just need to do a lot of different things. You know, my ideas that I need to bring them into fruition. And, yeah. We got to put in the work, you guys. The universe isn't going to give us what we want, just because we want it. We have to put in that work, and then we will receive that particular blessing from the universe. But until then, it's just a thought that we're putting out there. It's just a vision that we are, envisioning in our minds. It's just that until we put in the work and the effort to, bring it forward. And once that happens, it's pretty much ours. So I've already envisioned and whatever the case may be, and sent it out to the universe to take care of. And, it will be taken care of in due time. In the meanwhile, yeah. All right. I've been with the people now for an hour, 19 minutes and 2 seconds. What time is it now? It is officially I think it's 1:30 here in Arizona. Let me take a closer look. It is officially 1:31 here in Arizona, 1:31 a.m. That's what time it is. So it will be soon angelic time once again, 1:33. And I will look into that particular number and see what the universe has to tell me. Considering those set of threes are from the ascended masters, this should be pretty good. So we'll wait for angelic number 133, and then we'll go to YouTube and look into the meaning. I may dissect it all the way down to a singular number, considering 6, 7. Okay. So we may get two different meanings, because, it equals 7. And, we'll get, hold on one second. We'll get 133, and then we'll get 7. And see what the universe has to tell us. One more minute. Bear with us, people. We have one more minute, and it will be angelic time. Almost there, almost there. It's almost angelic time. It's like the countdown for New Year's or some shit. Okay, we're at angelic number or angelic time 133. Let's go to YouTube and let's get our guidance for this morning. Okay, angel number 133, meaning. I'm going to try to find a more current video, which, they get on my nerves on YouTube. They always focusing on these damn 2 and 3 year old videos and shit. I just came across one, but it's a couple of years back. This one is 10 months ago. Let's see what this meaning, let's see what they have to say. 1 second. I told y'all, the ascended motherfucking masters. What did I just say? Spiritual growth. Yes, and I did need to meditate. I do need to meditate more because I do have a creative block. I do need to be a part of nature. I said that earlier. Wait, go back, go back, go back, go back. Okay, I have to subscribe. I love this girl's energy. 1 second. This bitch was on point, okay? And she's melanin. I usually subscribe to, non-melanin individuals, but it's nice to hear these particular messages coming from my people. Anyway, I like this girl. I like her energy and I like the fact that her video is like 10 months ago. So it's more fresh and new than these other motherfucking videos on, YouTube. Anyway, y'all heard that and y'all heard me just, talking not that long ago in regard to my own life. And, wait, I forgot number 7. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Angel number 7, because basically angelic number 133 is, is all about number 7, basically. So angel number 7. All right, my people, let's see if we can find a more current video. Now, this particular girl that we just listened to has angelic number 777. I don't need, I just need angel number 7, but let's see what she has to say in regard to 777, because basically it's just 7, twice fold. Basically, the message is more urgent. It's not going to, it's 777 is not going to give me the direct message that I need. I need to hear angel number 7. So let me find 7. You know what? I like Troy Brewer. He's spiritual, he's, into source and whatever the case may be. And he gives you these angelic numbers from a biblical aspect. So I may end up playing his video. So 1 second, I'm still going through here. Hopefully you guys can hear this shit when I play back my video. When I play back my recording, it will definitely let me know if y'all are hearing the same thing that I am hearing. I'm still not finding a more current video. Well, let's go back to Troy Brewer and listen to his message and see what he has to say about angelic number 7. And we'll get that particular guidance. 1 second, you guys. Commercial. Here we go. The most prolific number in the Bible, number 7. Oh my God. The most sacred number out of all numbers. Y'all hear that? Okay, I like his videos. I'm already subscribed to his particular platform. But yeah, you guys, that's number 7. And that definitely resonated considering, I'm not sure what y'all current situations are, at the moment, but considering mine, it definitely resonated. So, again, these numbers are definitely guiding me to where I need to be in life. I'm not sure what the fuck they're doing for you guys. And I can't say that I care, y'all, y'all follow me or whatever the case may be. So I do care to an extent, but I can't care about everybody because that takes up too much motherfucking energy. But anyway, these numbers are guiding me and they have guided me. The only way that I ignored they motherfucking asses is when I drifted off into the matrix and, clouded my mind, body, and spirit in that particular way. But aside from that, y'all already know I would go to YouTube real quick or any other platform to, get my guidance for today. And, of the day, just put it, I will, apply that to my motherfucking life. I may not apply it all the time, but I apply it a great majority of the time. And, the spirit realm and the universe has not failed me yet. Human beings have. They haven't. I just haven't had that much faith in in the spiritual realm and the universe. And now that I'm becoming a more spiritual, it may not seem like that, but, I am, I know that I still use that language and whatever. My change is not going to happen over motherfucking night, nor do I want it to. It will happen when it happens, like a lot of things in my damn life. They will occur within divine timing. And when it does happen, I'm just going to allow that change to, take place. I'm not going to fight it or anything else. Yeah. So, the universe knows what it's doing. And, they definitely have my life planned. and they are working behind the scenes to bring shit in, oh, excuse my French, they are working behind the scenes to bring stuff into fruition, so that I can have a better life for my damn self. If I'm not right, then how can I be right for other people? I have to get me right first, and then I can, help others. It takes a lot, especially, when you're empathic and, you're chosen, when you're chosen to spiritually do a job. A lot of people just think that it's about this realm and, the material bullshit and whatever else. We came from the spiritual realm before we came to this particular realm. So, and considering the motherfucking drugs and shit that I've done throughout my motherfucking life, there is a spiritual motherfucking realm, and, a lot of people just don't, they just think that maybe I don't give a fuck what they think, to be honest with you, that's their salvation in the end, not mine. But, it's real, we are in between this particular battle, in regard to souls. And, the soul is either going to the motherfucking devil or it's going to source. That's just the bottom line. It's about getting it right while we can. And, I'm definitely trying to get mines right while I can. I'm spiritually contracted to come back to this motherfucker to make change. This is why I have these platforms in regard to using my life as a damn vessel so that y'all motherfuckers won't walk my damn path. So, this is, I'm chosen to do this. You think I want to do this shit? Do you think it's easy? No, I'm chosen to do this. Most of us have been back to this. Most of us have been to this motherfucking world way before it'd be way before it is what it is right now. It was way peaceful. People got along. It wasn't all this murder. It wasn't, sex, sex wasn't even a topic of conversation back then. Motherfuckers were able to walk around naked in front of each other and not, because sexual energy is one of the strongest energies out there. Motherfuckers wasn't, people had self-control back then. You know what I'm saying? It's just the world wasn't like it is right now. And unfortunately, but fortunately, I chose myself, and the spirit and source and, the spirit realm chose me as well to come back to this motherfucker and make some form of change and raise the vibrations of the damn universe. I chose it. Why did I do that? Baby, oh my goodness! But you know what? I'm glad I'm glad I'm chosen. I'm glad I'm one of the 144,000, if I'm not mistaken, that source chosen to come back to this world to make change. And even though I have gone through some tough periods within my own motherfucking life in order to be in this position, I wouldn't trade it for anything. I'm glad that I've gone through the things that I've gone through because they made me one powerful ass motherfucker. And I appreciate that. Even though I may not have appreciated it when I went through through the bullshit, I appreciate it now, looking back. So, yeah. Anyway, you guys, I've been with y'all for 1 hour, 35 seconds. And no, 36 seconds and 29 minutes. So I have a little ways to go until I end this particular, until, the platform ends this particular live stream. So I'm still waiting for look, universe, don't even worry about bringing me nobody because I can entertain my own motherfucking self. And I do that quite well. I don't really have company like that. And if I do, it's the wrong company that I have brought over, due to my own impetuosity. But I don't fuck with people like that. I used to be very, very extroverted. And, I had to be a part of the crowd and whatever else the case may be. That turned into an ambivert. I went from extrovert to ambivert. And, before you know it, I just secluded myself and I just don't want to be bothered. I really don't. I live in my own bubble and I love my own bubble. I entertain my own self. Most people need the company of other people to, make them happy. I'm glad I'm me because I don't. I don't want your motherfucking company. I am the company. And, I entertain my own self. I may annoy people, which, I can't help that. But, I remember having friends in my life that they had to be in a relationship and they had to have some motherfucking body. They couldn't be by them damn selves. If you can't be in the company of your own motherfucking self, then who company can you be in? So many people in this world are afraid of them damn selves. It irks me. They're so busy concerned about everybody else, but what the fuck do you know about your own self? Not a motherfucking thing. I'm so glad that I'm so glad I'm a Scorpio, because Scorpios dive deep. And even if the shit hurts us, we dive deep any motherfucking way, because we want to know the core of things. And, this is where I'm at. I want to know the core of things when it comes to me. I don't give a fuck about the core of things when it comes to you. This is why I'm not in the relationship. I don't want to know about you. I don't want to know what you eat. I don't want to know what the fuck you like to do. I don't give a fuck. I want to know what I like. I want to know what I like to do. I want to know I just want to know about me. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being selfish and wanting to know about your own motherfucking self. And I think a lot of people need to take that initiative and stop worrying about other people and worry about your own self. Shit, what do you know about your own self? Like I said, probably nothing in most cases. But yeah. Maybe I'll be a motherfucking monk when it's all over and said and done with. Monks, they live a very interesting life, and it's a life of peace and quiet and tranquility and bliss. And you don't see monks leaving the peace of the wilderness to come into the city, to ask city folk, what can we do to change our lives and have peace or whatever. You see city folk running to the motherfucking monks in the wilderness talking about, what can we do to have a peaceful life like you? You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's the opposite thing. But there's a community of individuals that I would love to be a part of. I did some research in regard to ashrams, and an ashram community would be lovely, especially for us individuals that are on a spiritual path. I like the ashram. How can I say it? It's not a house, but it's like this big bubble thing that they live in. And, they all, they garden, they just do a lot of different things as a community, but they also do a lot of things as individuals, like meditate and stuff like that. And, some people may think of it as a cult. I'm not into no cults or anything like that, but, they're their own community. And, it would be, but I'm not into church. So some ashrams are church related. I'm spiritual. I'm not, my life doesn't evolve around a set of rules and regulations. I grew up Baptist. I was always in church. The preacher would get on my motherfucking nerves with all that screaming in the damn microphone and all of that stuff is unnecessary. I don't think Source did all that yelling and screaming to get his point across to his people. So why do you need to do that? A lot of that stuff was for show off in regard to black churches, but anyway, I grew up in all of that type of stuff, and churches are very judgmental. I remember back in my days of going to church, the preacher knew that myself and a couple of my friends back then were, we queens. And, they didn't too much care for that, and they called us up to the front of the pier, and they had red sheets and shit, and they put them over us, and they put their hands on our foreheads, and they tried to pray the demons out of us. And I was so over it at that particular point. And the one ex-friend, they're so dramatic. They started doing the Holy Ghost jump and all that type of shit and fell to the ground. And I'm just like, oh my God. But, that kind of changed me in regard to my views of church. If you're created a particular way, you're created that way. If I had a choice in the situation, I would have colored eyes. Maybe I would be a little bit more shorter. Maybe I have a bigger ass. Maybe there would be a lot of things that maybe I would pick a different father. There would be a lot of things that would change if I had a choice in the matter. There is no choice, in regard to, certain things. And, yeah, I am who I am. But, yeah, and yeah. All right, universe, what are you doing out there? I know that you're taking care of a lot of different things aside from my needs, but Maybe I don't need a co-host. I can do this shit on my, I have been doing it on my own. But a co-host would be nice to have, so that I don't have to have the floor all the motherfucking time. Y'all can take it. That would be nice. But, yeah, like y'all fear me for some damn reason. I just want to talk. That's all. Maybe y'all don't want to. I don't know. I don't care. Where are we at? We are at 1 hour, 43 minutes and 18 seconds. So this live chat will be ending anyway pretty soon by the platform. And, yeah. Anyway, after it ends, I'm probably going to do another meditation session so that I can visualize things, bring forth certain energies, put out certain energies, and go from there. So yeah, I was sleepy earlier, but I'm very energized right now in a positive way. I know that I have projects and things that I need to do moving forward. Get these boxes in order and whatever else the case may be. I have to be proactive. I can't just sit around and wait for, stuff to happen. I have to make it happen. And, me, putting these stuff in these boxes or whatever will force me to do other things. And let that be the reason, I'm not afraid to close chapters and move on, how can I say it? When smaller doors close, bigger doors open. And, we all shouldn't be afraid to close chapters, but I'm big on closing chapters real quick, especially if it's not suiting my higher good. And, a lot of things, a lot of things lately just haven't been serving my higher good. Including clouding my mind, body, and spirit. I already know that is definitely not doing my higher good any justice. So there definitely will be some shadow working in 2025 in regard to myself. And I'm still going to do what Shantae Moore did in basketball, not basketball wives, but R&B divas. I think that was a beautiful thing that she did for herself. And if y'all don't know what Shantae Moore did, look up motherfucking episodes of R&B divas. That's all I can tell you. I just know that she and Kenny Lattimore were going through a, really, really, really bad, divorce, and a child was in between that damn divorce. And, Shantae Moore lost a lot of herself during that divorce because I guess Kenny Lattimore was a asshole. And, she vowed to herself that she would never allow her, self to be treated the way that she allowed herself to be treated while she was married to, Kenny Lattimore. And I'm just paraphrasing the story, but, she married herself in Vegas. And I thought that was a beautiful thing. She didn't need to marry, some man or, some woman. She's not bisexual, but I'm just saying she didn't need to marry a man or a woman or whatever the case may be. She married her own motherfucking self. And, that's some power right there, to, vow to yourself that you are going to treat yourself this particular way. And you're going to, basically just be there for you and, to, have a ceremony based upon your own damn self. Who is this in this live chat? Hello. Thank you for joining. Where you from? See, another coy bitch. I don't have time for that. I don't mean to call people a bitch, but damn, it's just like, come on now. Y'all come in here and it's just like, y'all listen. And then when I ask y'all a couple of questions, like where you're from, what type of co-host do I have? It's just like, what the fuck? Y'all, when Cha-Cha and I and myself and some other people that aren't coy, when I talk to them again, I'm going to tell them that they need to teach motherfuckers how to communicate. It's not that difficult. It's not that difficult. Y'all have 2 or 3 different ways to communicate. Y'all can type in the chat area, or y'all can call in, or I think that's the only way, or maybe there's another way. But anyway, y'all have different ways of communicating with me. Make it happen. It's as simple as that. I'm not trying to be anal, but yeah, humans. dealing with humans, humans. Anyway, again, don't forget to go to Pinterest and look up misanthropic humor. I think that you guys will get a kick out of that shit. It's basically just real humor about real, stuff that involves human beings. And I think that a lot of people can relate. I'm not trying to convert anyone's mind into becoming my mind. If y'all like human beings and shit like that, that's your problem. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, I don't have a problem with human beings. I mean, I like my type of human beings. But aside from that, I'm very, very misanthropic, and I see myself becoming even more misanthropic as the years go by. And, I'm probably not going to have any human beings in my motherfucking life, to be honest with you, towards the end of it all, which is fine with me. I mean, of course, I'm going to have to deal with human beings when I go to doctors, grocery stores, and things. But my thing is, I'm so empathic, and people will just stop me out of the blue and just tell me their whole motherfucking life history, and I'm just like, oh my god, I don't have time for this today. It was like when I was at the car place to have my car looked into, and it was myself and two sisters that were there, and we were all having a conversation about a lot of different things. And one of the sisters stepped out to take care of some business, and the other sister came over to where I was sitting at and basically just started chopping it up with me. And we talked for a long time. Sometimes I don't mind it, but sometimes it can be energy draining. This is why I don't give people eye contact, because the minute I give people eye contact is the minute I open up doors for them to come talk to me. And I don't have time. I don't want it. Who is this? Who entered the live chat? Courage, where are you from? Courage, where are you from? Okay, these are people just passing by. That's fine. Pass by. Get you some and keep it moving. Let me check you out real quick and see how many followers you have. You have 24 followers and 38 following. Let me see. Oh, you are melanin. Hold on one second. Let me check out your platform, see what you're about. Seems like it's more spiritual, church. Yeah, church going. Oh, well, you definitely wouldn't like my podcast because, yeah, the language that come out of my mouth, that probably deterred you real motherfucking quick. Because I see you not up in here no more. Now, look, church people, look, y'all pray for me, okay? I try to change my language so that I don't, I have education, okay? I don't want to be ejecting diction out of my mouth that comes off idiomatic. So, I try to speak as educated as I possibly can, but I will get ghetto and have. And, I know how to switch it up when I need to switch it up. But, yeah, I've been with you guys for 1 hour, 51 minutes and 26 seconds. We have a little whiles to go, and then the platform will be telling us goodbye. So I'm going to stick around through the whole thing, even though my third eye is starting to get a headache. I'm going to stick around with you guys, and then I'm going to shut the chapters to, not chapters, but I'm going to just shut it down and, meditate again, bring forward what I need to bring forward. Probably listen to The Secret so that I can incorporate a lot of different things that The Secret has to offer into my meditation and into my life. So that's what I may listen to moving forward so that I can try to master this shit. It's never too late to master The Secret. Why do you think Oprah's in the position that she's in? That bitch know the motherfucking secret. Shit. She knew The Secret for a long motherfucking time before she got, started sharing it. A lot of these motherfuckers know The Secret. It's just pretty much the law of attraction. You just have to know how to master it and bring in what you want to bring in without lifting your finger. I had a roommate, who has a daughter, and that daughter doesn't do a motherfucking thing except attract and bring in what she wants to bring in from the universe. She has a man in her life that takes care of her motherfucking ass and whatever else the case may be, and she don't have to do a damn thing. She used the law of attraction to, basically, do for her. And, I want to be like that. She'll let me sit around and just use the powers of the law of attraction to give me what I want without even having to do too much of anything. This is, why do you think I have my damn platforms? I don't want to work in a 9-to-5 job. Fuck that shit. I'm not lazy, but I don't want your 9-to-5 job. I don't want to be a part of corporate of fucking America. I've been a part of that shit. And, it's lame to me. It's just really lame to me. So I want to be my own boss. I'm a number one, not trying to brag upon myself or anything like that, but I don't follow the leader. I go against the grain and I do my own thing. There was once upon a time that I was a part of the crowd, and where did it get me? So, no, I beat to the rhythm of my own drum, and sometimes I'm on beat and sometimes I'm not, and I don't give a fuck. I like my drum, and I like, yeah. Oh my God. We have to start loving ourselves more. A lot of people don't love themselves. And I used to be one of those individuals. And there's still things about me that I don't too much care for, but I have to embrace some things regardless of the point. And, them things that I don't like about myself could be my best asset. And it could be y'all's best asset. It's just a matter of learning how to utilize them. And where are we at? Almost complete. I just want to say thank you all for listening to me. I know that I'm on several different platforms, and I really do appreciate the fact that you guys are taking time out of your lives in order to invite myself and my feathered friends into, into your lives. I appreciate that. It was tripping me out when I was talking to Cha-Cha, and Cha-Cha was listening to me in her car. And I was just like, oh my God, I'm really in people's cars, and I'm really in people's houses and RVs and boats and shit. And I was just tripping. It's almost like a artist who came out with a track, and that track is now being played on the radio, and it's just like, oh my God, it's me. And when Cha-Cha told me, bitch, I'm listening to you on the radio, blah, 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 and I'm just like, oh my God, I'm actually in this child's car, as they're driving. And right now, someone is listening to me live stream in their vehicle, as they're driving home. And I apologize for all the cuss and, whatever. And, it is what it is as of right now. But, that's exciting to me, and this is what I mean by I need to be in an environment where I'm being inspired and aspired. This shit is exciting, yeah. But, this didn't come easy. Just put it that way. This particular platform did not come easy at all. There was some hard work, blood, sweat, and tears coming into this motherfucking shit. But I did it, and I said I was going to do it, and that's what the fuck I did. A lot of other people may not believe in my endeavors and in my dreams or whatever, but I can't worry about, that. I have to dream big, and I have to go for what I know, and that's what the fuck I'm doing. And I'm going to continue to do that, and it's going to pay off in the long run. I'm not going to be major, but I'm going to be something, and I already am. Anyway, we are at 1 hour, 57 seconds, and 6 minutes. I am doing good in regard to my live stream. I'm excited to see how many people have engaged. I went live earlier and none of you motherfuckers engage. So I'm excited to see who stuck around, and yeah. But don't forget, I gave you guys a hidden gem in the form of an organization. and check them out. They are lovely people, and they will do your vehicle some justice. And they may charge you a pretty penny, or they may not, or they may give you a recommendation to somewhere else. But anyway, check the hidden gem out. I left you their information, and go from there. All right, universe, we are almost to the end of our live stream. I assume that you're not going to bring me anyone to have a topic of conversation. That would be fucked up if you brought me somebody and all of a sudden the live stream ends. So please don't bring me nobody that's interested in having the conversation towards the end of the live stream, because I don't want to come. I don't want to come back on, and I'm not coming back on. After this, I'm done. I have shit to do. I have energies to put into other things. Aside from you people, I love y'all. Don't y'all stop following me. But I have to keep it real. I have a life, and yeah, I have to equally put attention to the things in my life that are going on, including, and excuse me, including my platform here with you all. Let me get something to drink real quick. Okay. I'm talking about losing weight, and I'm drinking all this sugary shit, but I am incorporating probiotics into my life, so I may have some kefir, but I have a feeling it's going to be nasty. I need to check that milk kefir that I fermented and make sure that it hasn't separated yet. I think I'm fermenting a little bit too long, because it's the milk is separating from the whey. I believe that's what it is. And the kefir itself is getting thick, real thick. So my culture is very active. But yeah, I think I ferment for 2 days when it comes to milk. I need to watch a couple of more videos via YouTube to see how long we're supposed to ferment before it starts to separate. And yeah. Oh, here we go. Each live stream session is limited to 120 minutes. This session will be ended in 2 minutes. Again, you guys, thank y'all very much for joining the live stream. Even you people that came in and, came and gone. I appreciate y'all energies. And until my next live stream, y'all be good. LLS, remember, love, light, and support of not only yourselves, but each other. We have to share that. We don't have to share shit, but, it's a good thing to, share that light with other people, because some people's lights may need that extra help to shine. Damn, I remember a story. I can't get into it now because we're about to end. It's about a girl in Las Vegas, when I lived there, and, she was, crying, and, she was in front of other gas stations, on the stoop, and she was bawling her eyes out. But I'll tell that story at a different particular time. Long story short, no one gave this girl attention except what empath, me. I was the only one that stopped and talked to this girl to see what the fuck was wrong, what was wrong with her ass. And I talked to her for a long motherfucking time, and she was just bawling. I think it was about a man. I don't know what the fuck. I forgot what it was about, but I took the initiative to be there for that girl, and I didn't know her from Adam, but I'll tell you the story at a different time and date. Anyway, we are about to end within 10 minutes, so y'all be good. And until my next episode or live stream, namaste.